Haley's counterpart and Brody's counterpart were brother and sister, which once explains why there's about 2 episodes where you'll see them fighting in fight footage together, or in that bad Red Rod episode. They're working together even though they weren't the focus. I think they should focus on a friendship between Brody and Haley, where since Haley is kind of like the heart of the team, kinda, she's the one doing more of the emotional support between helping Brody with his adjusting the most, so let her be the one who gives out some of the more emotional moments instead of just relying on Mick all the time for that. And in the Grave Robber episode, White and Yellow had to command a Megazord on their own in the Japanese, while the rest of the team were busy, which would be interesting to see since the number of Rangers doesn't necessarily impact how the Megazord is operated, though you could assume that more increases the output of strength in the attacks. But there was a plotline where Haley's counterpart had felt inferior to Brody's counterpart and that she would never be able to live up to him as a ninja, which some people found was a waste of potential because it only occurred in 2 episodes and the Boys vs. Girls V Cinema special. I think you could work with that by actually giving the plotline to Haley and Calvin. I might be in the minority on this one, but some people felt like Haley was in the right too much. So you could say that in comparison, Calvin was much better when it came to being a ninja physically, which is something Haley has to work on, which would actually fit pretty well with the footage. So when they fight at the end of the series, it's actually a challenge that Haley has to overcome, since that's something Calvin was better at in the beginning of the series. Regarding